Well, it looks like we'll have some additional clouds in the sky today compared to the last couple days, but that's not going to keep us from getting warm again. We're seeing still near normal temperatures out there for our highs. 84 this afternoon for your high in La Crosse, 80 in Eau Claire. We're going to see a little bit of a breeze out there compared to what we've been seeing, especially yesterday, very comparable, just edging between those light winds and getting a little bit breezy out there, possibly seeing some gusts towards 15 and 20 miles an hour, especially as we go throughout these afternoon hours. Once we get into the evening, those winds start to die off. Still blowing out of the south though, so they're going to continue to funnel some of that warmer and more humid air into the area as we go into tonight and in through the rest of the end of the week. Feeling that warm up with these overnight lows. Most of the area now getting into the upper 60s, so a big warm up, almost a 10-degree difference from where we were just this last night. We could have a few thunderstorms very late in the night, especially south of I-90, but really these temperatures are going to be the main talk of the town. 69 for your low in La Crosse, 67 in Eau Claire, and we'll see that warm up in tomorrow's highs as well. Just a slight warm up, still seeing our warmest day coming as we get into Friday, but again, we'll have that humidity going along with it, so it'll feel a little muggy out there. 86 for your high in La Crosse, 85 in Eau Claire. For the most part, much of the area staying in the upper 80s out there, a tad warmer than we were today, and we have a chance for some morning and afternoon thunderstorms to pass through, mainly for folks further south, possibly seeing a few of those get north of I-90 as we go into the late morning hours. We start to see some of those scattered thunderstorms shaping up. Definitely not a washout of a day, but we'll have multiple rounds of those scattered thunderstorms passing through, again, mainly south of I-94. And if you get under multiple of these thunderstorms, you could possibly see up to an inch of rain, but really it's looking like a lot of the rain amounts will be scattered in nature depending on where those thunderstorms line up. Still holding on to a couple of them throughout the earlier afternoon period, but once we get into the evening, a lot of them move pretty far south and they weaken quite a bit. If we still have some activity in the area by the evening hours, it would likely be in the form of some scattered showers. Hopefully we can get some of that cloud coverage to move out, and then we'll have a fairly pleasant, although a little bit sticky, a little bit warm evening as we go into your Thursday night. Here's those rain totals through Thursday. Again, a little bit less for areas north of I-94. We're seeing the most probable thunderstorm activity near and south of I-90. So if you can get in those thunderstorms, again, likely seeing closer to an inch. Otherwise, everybody else at least seeing some stray amounts of rainfall with that scattered activity. Definitely not a widespread chance for those thunderstorms, but still that chance nonetheless. And then the main story is still looking to be those temperatures starting to warm up as we go into tomorrow, just slightly above average. Friday, though, is still looking like the warm day, likely getting into the low 90s across the area, still holding on to the upper 80s. For Saturday, we start to feel a little bit of a downward trend in the temperatures as we get into Sunday and Monday, but the humidity is still going to be sticking around, really holding on to those uncomfortable dew points in the low 70s from tomorrow all the way into the weekend and lasting through the weekend. Even when we start to see those temperatures dipping down back to near average, we'll still likely have some humidity lingering, so it's not going to be the most comfortable feeling weekend, but it'll definitely feel like summer. We also have some thunderstorm chances going into Saturday, especially into the later portions, so that'll be something to keep an eye on if you have any weekend plans for Saturday. Definitely a different picture from where we were last weekend. A lot more like summer now.
Right.
But I'm sure some of us are happy about it. I'm not mad.
We need to enjoy it.
Yes.
Because soon it's going to be winter.
It's going to be a little bit chilly.
It's going to last for a while. Thank you, Nicole.